Last time on Leighton Legends.
Okay, you're going into the sewers.
Giovanni just leans against the door and it just shatters underneath his weight. It's just like a derelict storage room.
Is there anything in the storage room?
You look inside one of the rotten wooden boxes, and inside of it is a glass container, and it says Senor Clean on it.
My lord, this looks to be a human male who's been dead for half a fortnight or so.
Oh, Lord, no.
At the end of this hallway, you see somewhat humanoid shapes, but their face is elongated, their skin is fur, and they have a tail that runs down the length of them. These are rat folk.
Oh, gnarly. Would it be safe to say that rat is coming out of the cellar and is definitely back for more?
So you stab at this rat and you impale it again. You no longer are able to hear any more rats, and it would seem to you that the fight is now over. So you've walked up the stairs coming off of the room with the rats, and you enter a room and there seems to be a statue in it that is just standing there.
I mean, I kind of want to bash the statue.
You hit it with the pommel of your sword and you just bash at it, and one of the arms actually falls off of it. Giovanni, you feel bad. You feel like justice is going to come your way. So you walk into the room, there is a corpse on the ground, and by the corpse is a treasure chest in the center of the room.
The corpse dibs that treasure chest.
Make way, I'm gonna open this thing up.
The chest opens, and as you do so, you hear a crashing noise from somewhere inside of this facility. Can't pinpoint exactly where, but it seems like maybe there was something that this chest was connected to. Nothing happens to you, though. There's no spikes that shoot out of the floor at your feet. There's no poison gas that is released. There are no darts that shoot out from the walls. You are as safe can be, but something has changed in this facility. And the chest opens.
Is there anything in the chest?
Yeah.
There is something in the chest. In the chest is a necklace, and also 25 gold pieces.
Gibson.
Yo, what? Alright.
I got a debt to pay, okay? I'll tell you about it, but trust me.
Alright.
You owe me a gold piece for every damage you did to my hit points.
All right, here's 4 copper.
I think it was 12. I'm just kidding. You hold on to it. I don't need money. I have the strength of the object.
There is an amulet still in there, though.
Oh, yeah, I think you should probably take that.
Can anyone identify it?
I don't know. I'm just the GM. I didn't write this or anything.
My God.
I have no idea what's in the box.
Okay.
He got this off of, like, Wikipedia. Somebody else wrote it, you know?
Probably.
So is that an investigation check? Or an insight?
I would say it is a knowledge arcana check.
Ooh. -1 for that. Kind of want to roll for it anyway, though.
I'll roll.
I rolled a critical fail.
You don't even know what a amulet is.
No.
You see some people with like chains and like strings around their throats, and you don't quite understand even why would they do that. That seems stupid. You can get choked.
Yeah, it's a choke. It's a weakness. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Unlike rings, on the other hand, rings are great.
Mordecai, you recognize this as some kind of enchanted amulet, though you do not know the nature of the enchantment.
I'd have to study it a bit more, but I think this is magical.
Yeah, Mordecai knows. Giovanni certainly does not know.
Nor do I want to.
Val, do you want to give it a go?
Okay.
So 6, just like Mordecai, you can kind of detect that there is some kind of magic about this, though you can't figure out what the nature of that magic is.
Okay.
Try it on. I think it'll bring out your eyes.
I hope we weren't meant to put this on the statue in the other room like it's some sort of Tomb Raider-esque puzzle. You're really screwed if that was what we were doing with this.
What is this Tomb Raider you speak of?
Well,
All right.
Anything in the boxes behind there? Just all
Nope.
bashed in, or
Yep.
okay?
All rotten.
all right. Well, it looks like we cleared out the Ratmen and the vagrants, and we cleansed that prayer room. So perhaps we should be on our way, unless there's some sort of trickery afoot, and the room has somehow been altered when we opened that chest.
Well, let's head back and find out.
Let's just backtrack real quick, guys, and and investigate the crash.
So you guys go back through the room with the leeches. And nothing seems to be too different. You continue walking past.
Do we want to go to the room of the shrine?
No.
Never again.
Never yet. All right.
You continue down. Everything seems to be fine with the hallway.
Plan is to go and report back to Joel. Is that the deal, or
Yeah.
Giovanni can show him his rat tails? And
Wait, there was another path we could have taken, right?
Is there?
is that it here? South?
Oh, yes.
You do look, and as you walk down the sewer system on your way out, you notice that there is a room that you passed by that was originally blocked by a stone wall. But as you come past it now, the stone wall seems to be missing.
Secrets.
Oh man, you really stonewalled us there. Let's head down.
Up front, Giovanni.
Maybe there's some nice bric-a-brac down here.
There is quite a bit of bric-a-brac that is down there. This is true.
The disembodied, omnipresent voice of the GM has spoken that we headeth down.
Yeah, you feel like some kind of god is telling you that you should head down.
God, Jesus.
GM stands for Godman.
Yeah,
Oh wow, it's like the pump room.
maybe. You enter a room with a large pool in the middle of it. There are lots of pipes running along the outside of it, and it looks like this is a room of some industry, but it looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. It looks like it is very, very old. The water is brackish, there's dust everywhere. It seems like this place simply has not been accessed for an age. Behind you comes a crashing noise, and you find that the way back is now blocked by a steel door.
What?
Above it is a clock. As you enter the room, lights flicker and then turn on from arcane lamps in the ceiling. In the middle of the room stands 4 pillars circling a well. The water in the well glows, and in the middle of it lies a button with the shape of a hand on it. All along the inside and outside of the well are pictures of weapons. Swords, spears, bows, axes, and the like. On the other side of the room, on the far side of it, is a steel door with another clock above it. You notice that each clock has the numbers 1 to 20 written on it.
I want to play a game.
I kind of want to dump all the Senior Clean into the well.
Yo, awesome first move.
Well, you just like chloroform gas ourselves in
No, we gotta just get the braggishness out of it, even a little bit.
Yeah, I want to make it smell a little better.
here. Can I cast Mage Hand into that button in the center of the room?
Ooh.
Yep.
Since I can't reach it from where I am, I'm gonna cast out my little wispy hand and see if I can push the button with it.
Good move. Good move.
I'll give this to you as well. If you were to walk into the water, it is like 6 inches deep.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not a deep pool.
Yeah, I don't trust the sewer water.
It's smelly ass water though.
Like I could get trench foot
All of it.
just stepping in there. So
Oh, definitely dump the Senior Clean in there first and foremost. All of it.
Shall I perform a ritual and cleanse the pool?
You can do whatever you want. Do you actually have a spell for cleansing?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, like, you are a paladin, and sometimes they can do that.
Do you want to offer some words?
Let me see what I have here. Oh, I can't even lay hands upon the pool. I could use my divine sense again, but I don't know. You guys getting evil vibes from this pool, or is it just your standard pool? What do you guys think?
I'm getting tricky vibe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tricky.
It may just be.
I'm pushing the button with the mage hand.
Push
I'm
the
not getting
button
my
with the
boots
mage
wet.
hand. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
There's no way Val stepping foot in that. No.
Mordecai, you cast Mage Hand, and it floats out over the pool, and it goes over top of the well, and it lays itself upon the button in the middle of the well, and it pushes it down, and it pushes through the button as though the button wasn't even there, and then nothing happened.
Oh,
This is extra tricky.
there's a trap.
Oh.
I mean, maybe the button was a trap.
Okay, if it's if it's an illusion,
Maybe like it can only be touched by something physical.
yeah.
It can't be affected by magic.
All right, can I throw?
Oh, okay.
Can I throw the jar of Senior Clean at the handle to see if it?
Yes.
I love this item.
Cast it into the pool.
Roll a ranged attack.
So is that my sling? Am I throwing it in the sling?
If you wanna, you can do that.
Yeah,
Hell
let's do
yeah.
This is fantastic.
it. And a 6 goes wide, I'm assuming.
Okay, so you put the Senior Clean in your sling and you twirl it around and you throw it at the button on the well, and it hits the button square on and it just bounces off into the water.
Damn it.
And the Senior Clean bottle is fine. There's nothing that can destroy that. It's built by Senior Clean. It is an invincible bottle.
Jesus Christ.
Like when I tried to make a Molotov cocktail out of a Corona bottle. Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately, Senior Clean bottles are not popular among those people who try to make Molotov cocktails.
Dang it.
Mm.
You could reclaim that. You could reclaim the Senior Clean if you want. I don't want you to lose that.
Oh, maybe we gotta step in that water though.
You know what? I'll step in the water. I'll brave
You
the
have to want
water.
that bottle back. Yeah, you know what?
All right. So Giovanni takes a first step off of the ledge surrounding this pool into the water. His foot hits it and it gets wet.
Okay. Gonna keep on trudging through the water here.
Now you have 2 wet feet. Both of your feet are wet now.
I'm at the switch.
Okay, your Senior Clean is just on the other side of the switch if you want to grab that.
I do.
That's very important to the storyline. If you ever forget that, the whole storyline's destroyed.
I'm assuming it's a quest item because I found it in this dungeon, so it must have a use.
It is 100% another quest item and not just an item I made up on the spot just to make a joke. 100%.
I knew it.
It's super important. All right, you now have your Senior Clean bottle back again.
And I will pull the lever. But I want to do so with my hand.
I just want to specify it's not a lever, it is a button with a handprint on it. Okay.
Like a slap icon,
Yeah, like a slap or a biometric scan, something like that.
Okay. So it's like the thing in the Fifth Element with the alien handprint.
Exactly.
All right.
The bardic tale of the element of 5.
I will put my hand on the switch.
You put your hand on the switch. Nothing happens.
Can I push it down?
You push the switch down. And all of a sudden, looking behind yourself, and if, say, your compatriots were also to look behind themselves, you notice that the clocks that are over top of the doors glow a bright arcane blue and then shut off. They flash blue and then nothing. And you know this from looking at them, that there are 20 numbers on that dial. And the number 20 flashes blue. 20. Then the 19 flashes blue. 19.
Shit.
Then the 18 flashes blue. 18.
Counting down, guys.
Let's get
Then
moving.
the 17 flashes blue. 17.
Let's go over to these switches.
Yeah. Wait, you said there was slots we could put stuff in, shaped like objects.
I mean, I didn't say that at all. I don't know where you're getting that information.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was slot.
What's this thing do?
What thing?
This thing.
It is a pillar in the middle of the room, and it's just holding up the roof.
Okay.
Those aren't wheels or anything?
It's just a pillar.
But what about this one? I'm just kidding.
This one.
16.
Where were these things you were talking about?
15.
Yeah, he was talking about things. I swear.
Objects of weapons in the wall.
Can I pull some of these levers?
Nothing happens. They're not functional
Oh.
levers.
Oh, shit. What is this?
So that is another clock.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I would like to attempt to bash the door.
It's worked well so far.
Yeah.
Just for reference, you're at 13 seconds right now. The 13 is glowing. You rush over and you try to hit this door. What do you do?
I'm just gonna bash it. Like I'm gonna do strength again because I'm using my body, not a weapon for this. Damn it!
Nothing happens.
Is there anything happening in the pool, or is it just the clocks counting down?
No, the pool's fine. Nothing happens in the pool. The clock is counting down. 12.
There's markings in the wall.
Where were those markings?
The markings in the wall of the weapons. The spears, the swords.
Roll an
weapons.
investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah. 6.
Anyone else want to roll an investigation check?
I'm rolling.
Excellent. So, although Mordecai seems to have kind of stepped past it, both Val and Giovanni remember that in the center of the room, where the lever was and where the well is, the inside and the outside of the well are lined with primitive scriptures of weapons: swords, spears, axes, bows. Just these crude kind of drawings on the inside and the outside of the well. And if you look closer at the inside of the well, you notice that the water is glowing.
Hmm.
Can I like throw that rusty knife in the well?
Can we
No,
put our
because you don't know about this, Mordecai. You know nothing.
Oh, fair enough.
Hey, Mordecai, throw your rusty sword into the well.
Yeah,
Okay, it was useless anyways. I throw the rusty thing into the well.
the old rat blade.
So Mordecai throws his rat blade into the well and pulls it back out, and it's glowing a bit. There's a slight neon hue to it, and that's it.
It's radioactive.
Throw it out the door now.
Let's throw.
Okay.
Well, we threw all of our
Okay.
weapons into the pool.
Do we have to be disarmed?
I need my weapons
forward?
though. One night.
You are a weapon.
That's true. That's a good idea. Let's drop all of our weapons into the pool.
Okay.
But,
Get in front of your respective marking. Like if you have like
I'm not gonna waste an opportunity though. I'm gonna pour Senior Clean in the pool first.
yes.
So our weapons get a little clean when they're going in there.
Okay, all right. So Giovanni pours Senior Clean. He takes off the cork stopper, pours a little bit inside. I still want you to have some Senior Clean though, so you just pour a little bit in. And the Senior Clean kind of glows as it floats around the inside of this well.
Nice.
And then, I mean, that's it. The well continues to glow.
But then we put our weapons into it. All of them.
Yeah.
You put all of your weapons into it. So you put Val's spear and his dagger, and you put Giovanni's sword and sling, and you put Mordecai's hands. I don't know.
My rusty sword and my crowbar.
A piece of gold too, just for prosperity's sake.
Yeah, for prosperity. I like that. That's, very respectful to the god of luck. You put that in there, and they're all kind of glowing.
No.
with
Don't make a religious thing. All right.
It's religious. Sorry. I mean, I didn't do it. You did it.
Luck. It has nothing to do with the god of luck. It's a superstition, not a religious belief.
We can all pray to Lady Luck, though. I think we can.
I'm the one who does the inquisitioning around here.
Val, that's a really good point. It's the goddess of luck. Thank you.
You don't know you can't presume the gender of the.
Val throws a coin for the Lady of Luck.
Yeah, it's Lady Luck. I'm sorry. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of this. Okay.
I throw a coin just for superstitious sake, not to honor any sort of god.
Okay. All right.
A coin being an object adds another object to the pool. All objects are great.
All good point. You retrieve this stuff from the pool, right? You don't just toss them in, right?
Well, we throw it all in at the same time. That's what I thought. We're making like a
And you take
stew.
it back out, right? You're not just leaving it in the pool.
I'm gonna leave it in the pool and push the button.
I'm leaving my gold piece there. when we leave.
You're leaving it in the pool.
Yes.
Mordecai leaves his rat blade in there. The clock is now at 11.
Okay.
All of your stuff is glowing now. Mordecai, even you looking into the well, you could tell your rat blade is still kind of glowing a little bit with a neon hue. And then you press the button, and the clock starts at 20 again. 20, 19,
All right.
Okay.
18.
I'm gonna jump in the well.
Try using your glowing weapons to destroy the clocks. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No.
Giovanni, you jump into the well, and you have chest plate. You have a steel chest plate, and you have chainmail, but you also have like leather boots, like that kind. That's kind of your ensemble.
No, I don't have the chainmail anymore. I sold it back to the store.
But you have an underlying, like, so you have.
Oh,
this is-
like
A
a
tabard.
okay, yeah, tavern.
yeah, this is like a going over top of it. And so you put your leather boots into the well. The well is only maybe a few feet deep, and like you go up to your thighs.
I want to go for a soak in the mystical waters.
Okay, you drop your body underneath, you jump back out, and you can't really tell because it's difficult for you. But both Val and Mordecai, looking at you, can tell that you're kind of glowing a bit now with a neon hue.
I would like to try to charge the door now that I'm all super nuclear fusioned up here.
Okay. What kind of check do you think that would be? A strength check or a dexterity check?
I think strength with a bonus.
Strength plus arcane.
I'm actually going to say it's athletics is what it is.
With athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
So no advantage on that? Just normal roll?
No, it's just athletics roll.
9. Damn it.
9. Okay. Awesome. Giovanni, you jump into the pool, you jump back up, you look at your compatriots who are like, yeah, you're glowing now. It's 16 seconds now. You run at the door. You got a 9 on your athletics check. You hit it. And you take 3 points of damage.
Damn it.
Ouch!
You smash against the door and fly off.
There's symbols of weapons on the well. What if we have to attack the well?
15 seconds.
Yeah, attack the well.
All right. Take the rat blade back out, and I give the well a nice little poke.
Yeah, I'm stabbing at it too with the spear.
I'm gonna wait a bit.
Okay. Roll melee attacks.
Okay. 9 to hit.
Okay. What about you, Val?
I'm rolling.
19. Awesome. Mordecai takes out his rat blade, his rusty sword, and slashes it at the well. It doesn't really seem to do anything. And Val stabs at the well with almost this heroic charge, and it just slashes into it, and it does no damage because it's a damn well, and you just stabbed it with your spear. But I'll give this to you, is that you notice that when you hit the well, there's some markings that are left behind. It's like this glowing kind of residue.
Can I investigate that?
Make an Arcana check.
All right. 17.
You recognize this liquid, the liquid that is now enveloping your weapons as well as 100% of Giovanni's body, as a bioluminescent arcane liquid. It is a liquid that is typically used as a tool for casting spells. So any kind of ritual spells. It is a tool for creating other kind of effects.
I store some in like my water skin.
Would you like to pour out your water so that you can fill it up with this Magus Aqua?
Definitely.
Can I have some of your water if you're gonna just dump it out?
Sure.
Nice.
All right. Giovanni takes a sip of water. He feels much refreshed.
+1 to hit points.
No. But on a personal level, he feels refreshed. And Mordecai pours out the rest of his water and fills it up with this Magus Aqua. You now have a bottle of Magus Aqua. Boy, Mordecai, between the arcane gems you stole from a bunch of robots and some gold wire and this Magus Aqua, you're becoming a real alchemist over there.
Working on it.
You're at 15 seconds now.
Honestly, Giovanni is like kind of giving up on solutions here, but
14.
I kind of want to roll a. Did I roll a history?
Okay.
I did say earlier I've done a lot of sewer clearouts before as part of my work with the church. I did say that. Let's just see how this roll goes.
No, I mean, you have skills in history. You got a nat 20 in history. Awesome. I mean, that's really good. The thing about what you're experiencing right now is there is nothing historical about it. So it's tough to, with a natural 20, try to figure out.
This isn't like something you'd see in another sewer. Like, this isn't relatable at all to anything.
I will give you this information. For whatever reason, in your mind palace, in Giovanni's mind palace, and Giovanni is an idiot. We have established this. He just doesn't understand a lot of things.
That dumb. His intelligence is 9.
He has a -1 to intelligence. So Giovanni is pretty dumb when it comes to things. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
He's not dumb. He's simple.
No, he's very dumb.
He's not that dumb.
And that's not a character choice. That is a fact. Unfortunately, Giovanni's just not a smart cookie, and that's nothing wrong with that. He has a lot of qualities that go beyond that. Okay, so don't be upset about that. But for whatever reason, Giovanni has a magical moment where like a door opens in his mind palace, and it's a door that's kind of squeaky. It's not an often used door because again, he's a dumbo. You know, he's not smart. But he opens it up, and inside of it, he realizes that this is not a common engineering feat. This is no part of any kind of sewer system and never has it been seen before in the history of engineering or sewer systems.
Hey guys, I don't think this is part of the sewer system.
And you know what? With that natural 20, the other characters are like, yeah, you're right.
I still think I have that charisma buff going too.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah.
There's like these pipes, I think, or waterways. They feed into this vat, or do they drain out towards the doors with the clocks? Oh,
You can tell that there is water that feeds into it, but it doesn't seem to be of any kind of importance. Maybe there's a drain in the bottom, but you can't really tell.
gotcha.
I have a crazy idea. Why don't we just let the timer run out and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm prepared for that. But I want to jump in the pool. Val is tired of the ick of all this crap in the sewer. And if this is not part of the sewer and never has been,
13 seconds.
and this is some arcane water, I want to bathe in it. So
12 seconds.
I'm gonna put my hand into the pool and take some of that Mage's Aqua that's still in there and just kind of start rubbing it on the symbols, maybe?
Okay.
I kind of want to take a sip of the water.
yeah, well,
Dude, you put Senior Clean in it.
No, Giovanni, are you taking a sip of that water?
Just like a little tiny sip. I just want to taste it. Like a
All right.
taste.
You take 3 points of poison damage.
Oh, what?
I feel like your armor should be like de-rusted.
No, I want to establish, John, that we are currently in a position in the world right now, not in this game, but in the world in general, where people were drinking like cleaner in order to rid themselves of the coronavirus and like vaccines and shit. Like
Well,
you just
he
drank cleaner.
Just
You
wanted to
idiot.
taste it. I wasn't doing it to cleanse. I was just doing it to maybe see if I recognized the taste of it.
Yeah, you recognize it as Senior Clean. It tastes like Senior Clean.
You said I put a little bit into this pool.
Senior Clean is super effective.
No. You said this was
Oh my
standard senior clean. You're changing
Yeah.
the rules now. No,
I'm not changing the rules. Senior Clean is that strong.
no, you're making some weird point about coronavirus.
I'm still bathing in. I'm still bathing in the well.
Yeah, you're fine. You are glowing, though.
Right.
Everyone is glowing.
Nice.
Mordecai, you took some of that and kind of rubbed it in a weird, sensual way on all the inscriptions of weapons on the well, and they're kind of faintly glowing a bit. What was I at? 11 seconds? 11 seconds. 10 seconds. And at 10 seconds, the numbers on the clock turn red.
Ooh, from like a cool blue to a red.
Yes. 9 seconds.
Touch the button again?
You touch the button, and it goes back to 20 on the clocks.
Ugh. No.
What in the hell?
Let it run out.
19.
I'm just gonna go drink more of that water till I die to get out of this room.
I'm just gonna get out of the water.
Do you drink more of that water?
No, that was a joke.
18. 17. 16.
Okay, guys.
15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. The numbers on the clock turn red. 9. 8.
I am afraid of no ghost.
7. The numbers turn orange now.
Oh, that seems better.
6. 5. The room goes pitch black. And wherever you have made markings on the room, whether it was Mordecai rubbing essentially all the liquid on the runes on the side of the well, or if it was Giovanni running into the door at the end of the room, there are just glowing parts. And you know what? I want to point out the Giovanni one because he hit the wall and it just kind of looks like an imprint of somebody as they run through like a glass wall. It just kind of has like a Giovanni shape around it. And you can see this all in the darkness now. And this light is just glowing from these areas where they were touched with this liquid. Are you serious? All right, so just for reference, Giovanni just sent me the
MSDS, the material data safety information sheet.
for Mr. Clean. So roots of entry, skin contact, eye contact, ingestion. I just want to highlight the ingestion part. You just drank some Senior Clean.
It says may be harmful if swallowed. Just saying.
For reference, Senior Clean is not Mr. Clean. I want to specify that to any lawyers that are listening to this right now. They're different products.
I don't think Procter & Gamble is going to sponsor this podcast.
You never know. But I want to specify that because, maybe they have different effects on the body as a result of them being separate products.
You're right.
5 seconds. The room is pitch black.
Is there anything that we see glowing that we haven't touched?
I mean, most of the room is not glowing, so you haven't touched a lot.
No, I mean like something glowing that we know that we haven't touched.
The well. And also the numbers above the doors in their respective clocks.
Oh.
They're the same number on both, like the numbers correspond with each other, correct?
Yes. So they are ticking down at the same rate every time.
Okay.
So let's push the button and put water on these doors and the numbers and the symbols and all of it.
Wait, if there's 3 of us, why don't 2 of us put our hands on the door while one person hits the button?
Yeah.
All right. I'll run up to the far door.
I'm already in the well, so I'll stay there and push the button.
It's like Portal.
So Mordecai and Giovanni, you dip your hands into the well and run back to your respective doors. It is still pitch black and it is dark as hell right now. And Val is standing by the well. Val, do you press the button?
Oh, of course.
Val presses the button. And before he does, you each put each of your hands by the door. Giovanni, can I get you to roll a perception check?
Oh, God. Yes.
Hello everyone, sorry to interrupt the action, but I just have a few announcements to make. Again, thanks to everyone who's been listening to the last few podcast episodes. It's super exciting to see these episodes coming out and people listening to them, and people seem to like them a lot. If you're interested in becoming a character in Leighton Legends, please like and share this podcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with the hashtag LateandLegends, lowercase, all one word. You can tell we haven't had a lot of new characters in the last episode. It was mostly Ratfolk, and I didn't want to use listeners' names for those. But I do have a lot of characters coming up, so lots of names will be needed. Please share this podcast, and you might find yourself in the adventure. I'm also going to be taking items for the Garrison Storehouse. You might remember in episode 3, the guys were skimming through a bunch of junk that Nathan, the storehouse clerk, had. I want to get a list of listener-generated items going that the guys can look through and buy. If you've got a good idea for a piece of armor, weapon, tool, or the like, send an email to lateandlegends@outlook.com with the item name, a description of it, and maybe some stats. It shouldn't be anything too powerful, and it can't be related to Giovanni's sacred object. I'll handle that. Don't take my job. Leave the storytelling to me. Lastly, I've set up a Patreon page for the podcast where listeners who are interested in donating to the podcast can throw in a few bucks. You can find it at patreon.com/Leighton Legends. There's no pressure to do so, but there are a few perks that you can get by donating, besides just a general feeling of warmth and satisfaction knowing that you helped a bunch of poor podcast fantasy actors, writers, people. Yeah. For $3 a month, we'll include your name in a Patron Shoutout at the end of each episode. For $5 a month, you get early access to the episodes before they even come out, as well as the Patron Shoutout. Everyone out here on the internet is suckers, waiting until Wednesday to get their Leighton Legends fix. But you don't have to do that. You'll get access to each episode sometimes several days before they're supposed to come out. And for $15 a month, not only will you get the Patron Shoutout, not only will you get early access to all of the episodes, but we'll also provide you a one-time fan message. You know this spot here, right here in the middle of the episode where I make announcements? You could have your very own message, assuming it's nothing really rude. I'm happy to do that for you. Or I could even strong-arm one of the other guys into doing it. Whatever you want, you've earned it. There's no pressure to stick around if you don't want to, and you can cancel your patronage whenever you'd like. So that's it for announcements. Let's get back into the action.
Oh God, I have rolled a 2.
Giovanni, you stand by the door and you're about to place your hand upon the door, and you feel a slight movement
No.
just as the door hits 4 seconds. And then you put your hand on it, Val presses the button, and the clock hits 20 seconds. The lights are back on. 20, 19,
Guys, let the clock runneth down, because I think the door will open if we do.
18,
Let's stack up on your door.
17,
Okay.
16, 15,
I'll put our hands on the door.
14,
All right. Well, here.
13,
Can I light a torch?
Sure.
Can I
12,
light a torch? I think I have one in my inventory.
11.
I mean, my light cantrip should still
10.
be going.
Okay, we're good.
Your
then.
light cantrip has gone out. You don't know how. You don't know why.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna light a torch then.
The torch goes out.
Of course.
10.
Whatever.
The numbers turn red. 9, 8.
Val, is your night vision working in here? Like, can you still see?
Can I see in the dark?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Why don't we hit the button when it goes to 4? Because I heard it make a noise when maybe it's like picking a lock.
Okay.
Because I heard.
Let's just wait. Let's just wait it out. We went to 4 last time. We hit the button and it went back
Every
to
time we
20.
panic, we always panic.
7.
I went push on the door.
7. The numbers turn orange. 6, 5. The room goes pitch black. 4.
Start walking forwards.
Roll a perception check. All 3 of you.
Who?
Okay.
Do I get an advantage because I have dark vision?
Nope.
Okay.
9.
There we go.
13. Okay. So, Giovanni and Val, your hands are placed upon the door. And as the number hits 4, as that orange glow from the number really kind of strikes out from the 4, you feel a shift in the door as though it's starting to slide up. 4, 3, 2. The cracks between the tiles surrounding the pool and the numbers on the clock start flashing yellow. 2, 1, 0. The door starts to lift, but it's not high enough. You can't fit through. And then the lights reset. The doors open on both sides. The clocks, there's no light coming from them. And the doors reset and lift up on either side. The door exiting now is open, as well as the door leaving.
Huh.
Well, that was monotonous.
Let's press on.
Let's get out of here and never tell anybody that we got stuck in this trap
And bathed in the pool.
and drank bleach.
It's not bleach. You guys want to press on? I feel like there might be treasure in this room.
Yo, let's roll out through this door.
Let's do it.
Okay, Mordecai, you step past the door, and as you do so, your aura of light from around your crowbar starts up again.
Oh, wow. All right.
Some mad magic going on.
So it's
there.
just a freaky magic room.
I don't know.
I'm thinking they might have used that room to harvest liquid. I mean, it is underneath the university.
Oh, yeah.
How much senior clean do we have left?
About half a bottle.
Can I put a drop on my spear?
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna save it to like give to someone to poison someone anyway. I'm lawful neutral, so I can't like just go around poisoning people, but
Okay.
maybe one of you guys.
Just a drop, just like a little bit. Just a little bit, just a splash.
Game master, is that acceptable? Can we logic that out? That I'm gonna put senior clean on the tip of Val's spear.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. You can literally just pour Senior Clean on his spear if you want.
All right, it's done.
And Mordecai, you just asked if that is a door. Yes, it is.
Can I try the handle?
It is locked.
All right, Giovanni. Crowbar or brute force?
Can we do both? Because I don't want to fail and take damage.
So let me do a little bit of narration here. You have left the room with the countdown timer, and you enter a room with a small pool. And as you pass that, you continue down a hallway. At the end of that hallway, you kind of see a bunch of bars, and there seems to be a door that kind of goes off to the side of it. Maybe that is a door for a route of extraction if you needed to, or a route around perhaps where the bars are. You're not quite sure.
Okay. Crowbar.
Yeah, give it the crowbar.
Does Giovanni think about maybe a strength check on those bars later, or can we get like a double feature today, or what?
Yeah, those bars are there specifically for Giovanni if he needs to do another feat of strength.
16.
So Mordecai turns to the door at his right that is there right before the bars, and he manages to pry it open. He sticks his crowbar into it and pulls at it real quick with a real sharp twist, and the door opens.
All right. Nice.
Right, inside we go.
Oh, right on. Looks like it goes around, eh?
So you manage to enter this room, and it seems like a hallway that turns to your left, and then you continue down, and then it turns to your left again. So it looks like it's kind of bypassing the area that was barred off.
Let's open that door.
Okay. The door is unlocked. So you're actually on the side of the door that would have been locked. So with a easy twist of a locking mechanism, you're able to open it and push it open. Exactly, Squeak. Whenever you guys want to do that Foley work, I'm happy to take it. You open it up, and there are bars to the left of you, and to the right, another opening.
Peculiar. Shall we
Yep.
press on?
Carry on, guys.
Okay,
It is a maze, man.
Really liking this maze.
no problem. You look down the hall to your right. You can see that it opens up into a larger room. There seems to be a bit of a pool there. Maybe this is where there's some processing for sewage as it goes through. But it's a area that, again, looks rather unused. It all looks rather old. I suppose you could make a perception check if you'd like, but I'll give it to you that this area seems very old.
Guys, this area seems very old to me.
You look down what seems to be a extending hallway. At the end of that hallway, on the other side of the room, a door opens into pitch blackness. It's dark. It's really dark. As you pass the door, you can tell through your faint vision that this doesn't appear to be part of the sewers. There are no pipes, and there are no streams of water at your feet. The wall is cobblestone, rounding over the ceiling. Tiles line the floor and extend into darkness. As you step forward, the cracks between the tiles on the floor begin to glow blue, and as you progress, they glow brighter. Symbols begin to appear on the tiles. Could I get you to make a Arcana check? And Giovanni, could I get you to make a religion check?
Yes. It's really funny that the Paladin's religion check has a -1 penalty.
It's a 12 for Arcana.
Okay. Looking at these symbols, Val and Mordecai, you can tell that these are symbols of protection and shielding. You wouldn't expect them to be in a sewer, but they seem to line the walls. And Giovanni, your experience as a paladin can tell that these are also religious symbols. They're symbols of unity, and they're symbols of law. They don't belong to a particular god or being. They are fundamental symbols that are found throughout any kind of pantheon. As you approach the end of the hall, there is an opening. Along the frame, it bears symbols that appear and then crack and float off of cobblestones and flow into the opening where they fade. There's a blue glow coming off in the distance behind the opening. The symbols appear, they glow, they flash into the area around them, and then they're sort of pulled, sucked into the opening. Then it's blocked. A figure appears in the doorway and steps past it. You can't make it out, but they're standing tall, and there's a presence about them that you find comforting, and yet uneasy. They step out of the doorway and towards you. You.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to our podcast.
The next part will be coming out next week, and I plan on sticking to a weekly schedule where episodes will be released every Wednesday mid-morning. If you're interested in hearing more about us, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Anchor, or Patreon as Late and Legends. A special thanks to Kate for the artwork that she's created. You can find that on our Instagram page at Late and Legends. Again, thanks to John Tibbery for the music that he wrote for this, as well as past episodes. You can find him on Instagram as Johnstagram666 or in his band at Astral Witch Band. We'll see you next week. Remember, if you enjoy our content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for up-to-date notifications on all of our adventures.